It's January 26, 2021. Board of Assessors meeting opening up at 9:30. The first item on the agenda, I think we're gonna have to pass over the minutes.
Okay, I just want to let you know, the meeting's being recorded also.
Okay. So
So,
you want to go to the second item, updated COVID-19 protocols for town employees?
yep, so I just sent those along just so that you were aware of what they were. They were, just decided upon recently, so just for your general information.
Okay.
Anyone have any questions about that?
I
No,
do, Kathy. By chance, that wouldn't include any elected people to the boards of the town
No, this is for the town hall building.
hall building? Okay,
That's for the, employees in town hall to, have a protocol in case,
just looking for,
yeah,
okay, I'll be there, you know.
yeah.
Okay, thanks.
the next item on the agenda is approved payroll, excise abatements, excise bill reopens, real estate abatement, exemptions, invoices, and other items deemed necessary.
Do you want to go through these, amount, like, so for the payroll, we'll go through each one?
Do you want to do it that way?
Yeah, let's do that. So hopefully if yours are in order,
I don't think mine are in order.
all right, well, you know what, if I mention the pay ending date in the figure, then the board can vote on the
Yep.
approval.
Okay,
All right, so for pay ending December 19th in the amount of $2,956.83.
okay, roll call vote, Priscilla,
Approve.
and I approve.
Okay, for payroll week ending December 26th
Uh-huh,
in the amount of $2,956.83.
okay, roll call vote, Priscilla,
Approve.
I approve also.
Great. The next one is for January 2nd of 2021 in the amount of $2,956.83.
Roll call vote, Priscilla,
Approve.
and I approve also.
January 9th of 2021, payroll in the amount of $2,917.62.
Roll call vote, Priscilla,
Approve.
and I approve also.
Okay, payroll for the ending date of January 16th of 2021 in the amount of $2,956.83.
Okay, Priscilla, roll call vote,
Approve.
and
Okay,
I approve also.
we'll let them know what happened after.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so just to interrupt, Andrea just said that John Noska was unable to get into the meeting. So I'll talk to him after the meeting's over.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So the next, do you have the bills in front of you? There are
Yes.
4 bills.
For $2,970.88.
Boom.
Okay, Priscilla, roll call vote,
Could you repeat that, please?
$2,970.88.
Approve.
Okay, I approve also.
Okay. Next, we have abatement packets. So, and I'm going to read them in packet number order. So packet number 1231, it's for 2020 excise abatements in the amount of $1,583.38.
Okay, roll call vote, Priscilla,
Approve.
I approve also.
All right, packet number 1232, it's real estate exemption for the year 2021. It's a negative 1,000 and it's a reversal. And I'll explain the situation for the reversal. We executed a veterans exemption on a certain property, but the problem was the property was sold after July 1st. So this credit would have gone to the new homeowner. We're reversing it, and then we will credit to the first homeowner after the billing period is finished in May. So this is reversing that abatement away.
Okay, roll call vote, Priscilla,
Okay, I approve of that also.
and I'll second that.
Thank you. Next is packet 1233, and it's also for real estate exemptions for the year 2021. This is in the amount of $12,073.60.
Okay. roll call
Approve.
vote, And I approve also.
Great. The next packet we have is packet number 1236. It's for a 2019 excise abatement in the amount of $71.25.
Approve.
Okay, I approve also.
Okay, packet number 1237. It's a 2021 excise abatement packet totaling $855.92.
Okay,
Approve.
and I approve also.
Okay, packet number 1238. It's for a 2020 excise abatement in the amount of $5.
Approve.
I also approve.
Okay, the next packet I have is packet number 1239, and it's a real estate abatement. These are for the 3 Habitat for Humanity homes that we bill them full and fair cash value. And then after I receive the deed restriction maximum resale numbers, we abate them down to that. So that's packet number 1239 in the amount of $9,993.09.
Approve.
I'll second that.
Okay, and then I have an additional real estate exemption. These were just latecomers from the original packet earlier in January. Packet number 1240 in the amount of $2,200.
Priscilla,
Approve.
I second that.
Great. The next item I have in my pile is just the excise abatement certificate report by month. And that report just shows that for January of 2021, the motor vehicle excise abatement tally is $2,515.55.
Okay,
Approve.
I second that.
Great. Now, the next document I have is a real estate exemption denial. This is for Catherine Crowley for the address of 57 Belcher Drive. We are denying a veterans app because she's eligible to get the senior app, and the senior clause is worth more than the veterans. So we're denying the veterans, and you probably already approved the senior one in one of the
Okay.
previous packets.
Priscilla, roll call
I
vote.
approve of that also.
I'll second
That's a
that.
good one.
So we're approving the denial. Great.
Right.
All right. And then the next 3 things are motor vehicle excise abatement denials, and they're for various reasons. We had a couple of individuals who were applying for an excise abatement. However, they were for leased automobiles, and the abatement goes to the leasing company rather than the individual. So we have a Jared Christina, we want to deny.
Denied.
Second that.
Yep. Oh, and then we have a Brad Dudis and an Angelo Pisciudio because their plate was not turned in on time. So they're going to be denied.
Denied.
I'll second that.
Okay, and then there is a second one for Jared Christina. Same thing, it's a leased automobile. So it would be the leasing company that would apply for and receive the exemption.
Denied.
Okay, second that.
Okay, great. I think those are all the documents that are gonna, that require a vote, and then subsequently your signature.
Okay.
So Carol, if you want to move to the next item.
Next item is vacation schedule revision.
Yes, so yes, so
I'm here, by the way.
John,
John.
welcome in.
Thank you. I didn't get any breakfast though.
I
Well,
didn't
you're in
either.
good company.
Concierge service is coming up next.
Okay,
So John, we just approved all of the bills thus far, and we did go over the COVID protocols. Do you have any questions?
No, I know about, yeah, I'm also at the COVID-19.
Say
Okay,
again?
yep. Sent on vacation, right?
So we're on vacation. Yeah, so I just wanted to let the board know that you had approved a week's vacation for me to take in January. However, and that was a visit out to San Francisco, but it didn't end up going out, due to the state of COVID and so forth. So I just wanted you to know that I had not taken that time. However, there are 2 floaters that are owed to me for Christmas and New Year's that I would like to take on February 10th and 11th.
That's fine with me.
roll call vote. Priscilla,
It's all right with me.
John,
We're all set. Yeah, I'm all set.
okay, and I'll vote for that also.
All right, thank you so much. And so, yeah, so the next, item is, I'm happy to report thus far, we only have 2 overvals. We know that there are maybe possibly 3 more that people have mentioned that they did intend to apply. The deadline is February 1st, which is Monday, but we're going to end up only having a handful. So my question to the board was on the applications that require, a physical inspection. I had a couple of thoughts. I think one instance, it's a basement. We have the person as having their basement finished, they say no. My idea was if they provided, photos of the basement, if, how the board felt about that, because we aren't really trying to avoid physical inspections. I don't know, does the board have any ideas or?
Kathy, I printed out something this morning, important update due to COVID-19.
Okay,
Regarding the spring 2021 permit inspection process. Due to the COVID-19, this process has been temporarily changed. We will now conduct a site visit, take photographs, and use as many resources as available, including town hall records, and estimate your property as accurately as possible.
awesome. So can I ask you where you got that, Carol?
I went online, looked it up.
On the town's website, or what was your source?
I Googled. I went on looking, 2021 real estate inspections for overvals.
Okay,
Came up.
okay.
That's nice. That's good then. That's good.
So is
Yeah.
that something you could, send to me?
Print out.
Yeah, I'll give you a copy.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so there's one case that I think it's on 210 Essex about one of those commercial condos, something about not having a freezer. I think, was it the old ice cream
Yeah. it was all-
unit?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
they no longer have a freezer. So, I would suspect, if we wore masks and we went, we could go over there and peek inside. There's either going to be a freezer or there's not. That type of thing. But once after February 1st comes and we know which overvals we have and what the reasoning for the overvals are, we'll go back over how you want us to handle that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll revisit that right in the February meeting.
That would be,
Okay.
yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
How
So,
about-
so there will be a new protocol for inspections then, right?
So it looks as though, yeah, I just want to see what I just didn't know what the source was, like who authored those protocols. I'm not quite sure, but yeah.
So do you want to set a meeting date for February? How
You know
about
what?
the 23rd at 9:30?
I love it.
What
And I
time?
was looking at March
23rd at
20,
9:30.
What was the?
February 23rd at 9:30. Also, March 23rd at 9:30?
No, I only want to do one. I don't know how the other 2 members feel.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go with February and see, let's see what happens with the COVID and everything else before we commit to anything briefly for March. That's for March and April. Let's just hit February the 23rd. That's a Tuesday at 9:30.
Yes. Priscilla?
February
Okay.
23rd
Yes.
at 9:30.
Uh-huh.
Priscilla, are you okay, Priscilla, with that? So be it.
John, are you okay with that?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm all fine with that one. Yep.
all right. And I okay that.
Okay, so we're all set for February. That's cool.
Yep, and so and so
Directions
what,
to the principal assessor.
oh yeah,
I
can
don't
we-
have any.
I do want to add one more thing.
Okay.
Sorry, so it's about the CPA surcharge. So Carol, I think you must have talked to Justin Evans on this.
Oh,
topic. Yep. So he did reach out to me and he did come into the office and I showed him what the exemption application looked like. It's involved. And he said, he really didn't realize, what was involved with that. But he was going to look at it and, talk to his people. And in the meantime, I met with Mary Beth and Ken, the accountant and the treasurer collector, to make sure that everybody's on board with this, because we're going to try billing this thing on the preliminary billing coming up, in July. So we just needed to make sure that the accountant has the right accounts in place to receive the money, and that the collector knew what she was going to do with it too. It also changes the physical bill itself, because now there needs to be a place for that 1% surcharge. So that's a work in progress, but I feel confident that by the preliminary billing, we'll have everything in place that we need to do in order to get that done. But so thank you, Carol, for reaching out to Justin, because he in turn then reached out to me and it's gotten the ball rolling on that.
Yeah, I'd like to discuss this more at that February meeting.
Okay.
So,
The whole process, everything, and who's going to get involved and what each one's going to participate in, and how are we going to notify the residents about this
Yes.
in advance of the July bill?
Yes. So I briefly touched on that with the collector. She did talk about an insert that could go into the bill to explain the calculation of the surcharge. Because, we're going to get a zillion questions on that, and rightly so. But yes, something needs to be, disseminated out into the general public prior to. So, yeah, we'll put that on the agenda for the next meeting for sure.
Yeah, and also, what is the position of the seniors? Do they get exemption, or what the situation is? We have to more or less spell it out, because you're looking at a lot of these seniors, and they're on a very tight budget, and you may say 1% is not much, but 1% could mean a lot to a senior that is on a fixed income.
Well, let me tell you what I know about it so far. So there are two avenues for exemptions from the surcharge. Based on the income of the household. So here's where it gets tricky. Not just the homeowner, not just the people on the deed, whoever is living in the household, we need to count their income, towards whatever the threshold is. And I think the threshold changes every year, but there is, it's managed through the HUD system as far as how we know what that income threshold is. But so for seniors, your exemption would be granted on a lower income threshold. But there are charts and, numbers that I can present at the next meeting to show you exactly how that gets calculated, the exemption.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
right.
Yes. And also, too, is to, somehow is, some mass meeting, let people know about this. I mean, especially the seniors. And here again,
Right.
I'm an advocate of this, and I've been always been for seniors, but, it's something that, a mailing is fine, but they're going to have questions, and some are somewhat not, somewhat timid to ask those questions. So if too bad you couldn't have some sort of a session of just explaining this
Yep.
whole process that's going to be effective July 1st.
Ryan Tully, maybe we could do something through the TV station.
That's a great idea. Anything like that's good. Any little bit that can really help them explain it, and They may not like it, but at least it's, it's out there. It's nothing, it's all transparent. And that's the big thing, I think.
Correct. I think people are going to want to know is, A, how is that surcharge get calculated?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. And so now certainly for the first, so just as in real estate, that surcharge is going to be on all 4 quarters. So of course, quarters 1 and 2 are going to be estimates. The actual surcharge will be determined just as the actual real estate is determined in January. January
Yep.
and the subsequent months, those will be the actual, but so this first billing is really going to be an estimate, July and October.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question now. Is this standard process and protocol and percentages? Are we copying other towns?
Well, so each town has the
I guess the one word is consistency. Each town consistent to what this is, or each town does their own thing?
Well, it's voted at town meeting. So there is an option to vote between a 1% and a 3% surcharge. So Whitman has voted for a 1%, which is the lowest. There are other towns that are up to 3. There are towns that have 1.5, 2, 2.5, so on and so forth. And actually, if you Google it on the Massachusetts Department of Revenue website, I believe there's a listing of all the towns who have this surcharge and what their percentage surcharge is.
A lot of the seniors too thought they were exempt from it, but they're not.
Well, you know what? I don't remember it being presented. I don't know how it was
I
presented.
don't, yeah.
There is an option for an exemption. However, you have to achieve this, income threshold in order to get the exemption.
Okay.
Yeah, we can discuss this more at the February meeting. We should have more information maybe, right? And some
Right.
charts and stuff, and just,
Right.
get some sort of a process that, it's the more transparent we can be, the better it will be for everyone involved.
Oh, what we find here in the office, there are so many fewer questions when people know what's going on and they're less upset.
That's right.
And
I agree with you.
so,
And it's a shame we can't have any meeting at the senior center for the seniors to explain it. So it's a bad, bad timing,
you know what, maybe I got an idea. Let me prepare something for the Whitman Express.
Nice idea.
Yeah.
Good
Even more
idea,
so.
Kathy.
Okay, Kathy?
Yes.
The COA has a circulation, a monthly
newsletter.
circulation.
Yep. They have a newsletter.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll put it in both.
Okay.
What's that?
Yeah. I guess just some more exposure. This is my opinion. I'm only voicing my opinion here.
Right.
The more
Good idea.
exposure, it makes it, people, at least they'll be aware of it.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing,
You know what, we can put, an example of a bill, Yeah, we'll put an example in there so the calculation will be illustrated.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just, here, we can, discuss this in more detail, but just, it's
Yep.
something that, it just, I think just keep it as simple as possible and explain to what it is and just, the process. And I think we'll be fine.
I agree.
On a
You-
side note of that, it takes 5 or 6 announcements for people to remember it once. So
Right.
it takes.
No. John, do you want to go back and approve the minutes of
rather than
December
just
10th,
one.
2020?
Yeah. I approve the minutes of December 10th.
All right, and I'll second that motion.
Anything else I should be approving?
No, that was the only thing we passed over.
Okay. Right. Why was there a question about the minutes or no?
No, there was, you and I were the only ones present at the meeting.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay,
All right. That's fine. I think it's fine.
is that it? I think we're all finished.
Well, so
I-
I need to know then how the physical documents are going to be signed. So we have the affirmative votes, but now how do we want to sign what we've just approved?
I can, there's a suggestion that I tossed up to discuss with Kathy, and that, I could sign the hard copies here and others can sign it, and I'll just put it in the mail drop. Unless, there's no point in having 3 copies in the mail drop of each one signing the document. That's just my thoughts. I mean, anyone else have any ideas? I'm all for it.
So John, I'm not following. So
No.
whatever we mail to you, you're gonna print out and sign your,
I already have them. I already have the hard copy of the documents,
right,
everything.
and you're gonna sign them.
And the point there is to meet Priscilla and Carol,
Off-site.
and then have them sign it, and then I'll drop in the mailbox, the mail drop.
Okay, so you would go to wherever Carol and Priscilla agreed to meet you.
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
John, you can come right down over to my garage. You don't, it'll be on the open, the garage doors will be open, so you don't even have to be in contact.
Good move.
Okay, so John, you got the updated packets, right? Because we did change some subsequent to that first tentative meeting.
I have the last packet I received was last Saturday, and that consisted of a much larger envelope, and I received that, the 22nd.
Well, you know what I feel better about is if I put all the documents that need signatures on a clipboard from here, and I pass it off. Pardon me?
What, I mean, to have Priscilla and Carol sign, what, clipboard for what?
No, just so that all the documents that need signing, like I make sure they're the right totals and everything. I just want to make sure that. So I would just pass off the clipboard to be circulated.
I printed out
Okay,
the stuff that you said yesterday, okay, which is 4 items for 3 packets. Then
Okay.
you also put a packet into the mail with the minutes of the meeting and the agenda. I
Yep.
have that also.
okay,
I mean, whatever you all want to do, let me know. I mean, because I could do this sometime tomorrow. Because I'm heading to Boston probably within the next
My
half
open
hour.
day is tomorrow. After that, I've got some appointments I've got to keep up with till the February 1st. So
Okay.
tomorrow is an open day, so if it can
Good.
happen tomorrow,
I'll be
I'm
available
available.
tomorrow too, John.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. So
All
I'll
right.
do is because I'll hit after I'll get out. Yes, after the my morning appointment. Yeah, I can probably get there say around 11 o'clock. Is that good for you guys?
Is that tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
that would
but-
be fine.
Okay. Anything else? Are we okay? I mean,
You all set? All
We're
right,
good.
9:58. I'm gonna adjourn the meeting. I'll take
second
a
it.
roll vote.
I
Priscilla,
approve.
Make a motion to adjourn at 9:58.
okay, yeah. Priscilla,
Approve.
John,
Yes.
and I vote yes also. Okay, goodbye. I'll see you
Bye. See you all.